Brand new details on a South Florida woman found dead in the trunk of her car. It was an unforgettable scene that made headlines all around South Florida.
Now, CBS4 investigator Jim DeFede reveals new information about the last hours of Tanya Gonzalez's life.
I just want my daughter to come home. That's it.
For nearly a week in September, the disappearance of Tanya Gonzalez captivated South Florida as friends and family pleaded nightly for help locating the 28-year-old.
I know what hell feels like because I am in it right now, okay? Until the day I find my daughter and I see her, it's not going to stop.
Tanya's story hit a chord because she was Miami's version of the girl next door, young and beautiful, with loving family and friends. If she could go missing, who was safe? Tanya's story, however, is not done being told. Questions remain, and tonight we'll try to answer some of them. And to do that, we begin here at the Starlight West Motel on Southwest A Street, because we now know this is where Tanya Gonzalez's life came to an end. Tanya Gonzalez died in room 117 sometime between 1 and 5 a.m. on the morning of September 10th. Although Tanya's family believed she had cut off all contact with her ex-boyfriend, Roy Blanco, CBS4 News has learned she went to the motel to meet him. According to a police source familiar with the investigation, security video at the motel shows Blanco arriving around 1 a.m. A few minutes later, Tanya pulled into the parking lot in her blue BMW. Final autopsy results are still pending, but police suspect Blanco either strangled or smothered Tanya. He then wrapped her body in the bedspread, placed her in the trunk of her car, and drove off, leaving it on a side street 4 or 5 blocks away. The motel security video reportedly shows Blanco walking back into the parking lot just before dawn, getting into his car and driving away.
I cannot imagine life without her.
2 days before his daughter's body was found, still holding out hope she was alive, Ramon Gonzalez detailed the turbulent relationship between Tanya and Blanco.
Every time they would have a quarrel, an argument, he would come back and say, begging for reconciliation, crying, and so forth. She gave in. She will give in.
Phone records reveal that on the same day there were a series of calls between Tanya and Blanco. Blanco's apparent obsession with Tanya extended to other actions he took. Police now believe he purchased surveillance equipment and tracking devices to follow her every move.
This relationship was now not only bad for her, but dangerous to her.
Ramon said he warned his daughter to stay safe and to stay away from Blanco. She promised she would.
I love you, mamita. I'll talk to you in a few days. I never talked to her after that.
We may never really know what took place inside room 117. On the same day Tanya Gonzalez's body was found, Roy Blanco suffered a self-inflicted knife wound in the Florida Keys and died. Tomorrow night, we explore that side of the story as we track down Roy Blanco's final days on the run. I'm Jim DeFede, CBS4 News Tonight.